Where is the top of the market? Was that the top of the market? Did we just witness the top of the market? Is it downhill from here? No. No, it is not. I believe that that was not the top of the market at all, and this is why. Today, I'm going to be showing you why and what the significance of that recent pullback and current pullback, I guess you can call it, is. And I'm going to be going over our coins we talked about again to show exactly how this pullback isn't as bad as everybody is claiming. First of all, let's look at the recent pullback and its effect and whether or not it's the top of the market. So if we go to the 5-year, you can see that here we're having a pretty significant pullback right here, right? We're going from 104, it's more like 104 down, and we're currently sitting at 97. So that's a pretty significant pullback. But one thing I like to point out is that right here, before the top of the market back here, we dropped all the way from at the tippity top 59 all the way down to 31. So we went all the way from 59,000 down, well, it was about 60,000, let's say, to 30,000. So we had a 50% drop, meaning if we're at 104,000, in order to reach that previous level, we need to hit all the way down to here to, let's see, 104,000, which actually perfectly aligns with the bottom of the swing low, which is a pretty scary thing that 50% decrease is the perfect bottom of the swing low. But that's okay, nothing to be concerned about as of this moment, only because we haven't dropped that far. But point being that because we have taken this tiny dip, it's not all over. You see, we dropped down and take a pretty significant dip, but back here we took a 50% dip before it went up from 31 all the way to 65 and then crashed down. So there still is time. This isn't the top of the market, but this may be an area like back here, for example, where it dropped from 38,000 down to 32,000, a $6,000 drop. And then it took off and went parabolic from here. So, point being that just because it drops down doesn't mean it's over, doesn't mean you need to sell everything you have, sell it all, never look back. No. Let's stay calm for a second, look around and say, okay, well, maybe this is just a deep pullback, but it's not the end of everything. And then when we go to the day, you can see we're already reversing from this pullback. We're already pulling up. We're already trying to find some support, which is a good thing because it can mean the pullback can be reversed now. But point being, we haven't had that 50% pullback. We're nowhere near $54,000. Once we hit $54,000, then we're the same as back there when I showed you in the charts where we had a 50% decrease before that huge push to the upside. So there still can be big moves without it being the end of the bull run. Now, let's go on to some of our coins that we've been talking about to kind of gauge this pullback and see how they are doing. Starting with Dogecoin. Well, Dogecoin found perfect support at 0.5 and started pushing up. See, this is what I mean by they like these Fibonacci support levels. They like to play with these levels, and once they find a level that they're comfortable with, then they're trying to push up. Now, this 0.51 is not a bad level at all because it's right under our Fibonacci 0.382 level. So, what this means is that you can play with this level, trying to gain support, and then it's going to push up and try and break out. Push up, try and break out. Now, it may actually just push up, break out, and just keep going up, which would be perfect. But more than likely, it's going to push up, get rejected, push up, get rejected, break out, if that makes sense. Now, going down to Cardano, Cardano actually found it a little above the 0.8 right here, this level, this one level. And that's a good thing because we don't want it going farther than the previous low. That swing low right here, that is the lowest level, and it's already wicked way down here. So we really don't want it going farther down, or else that can really be bad for the charts. But you're seeing it's trying to push up, which I'd keep an eye on this. I'd say it hasn't had a significant push to the upside, but the fact that it's trying to break to the upside is a good sign. It's a pretty bullish, it's a pretty bullish sign. Now, XRP actually just lost their golden zone, but it looks like they're trying to maintain it. So there's something interesting right here. So going purely off of the Fibonacci levels, XRP is out of the golden zone and we're into the 0.5 and we need to break out. But then going off some basic TA support and resistance levels, you can see that XRP is at some support right here, and it likes this $2.20 support under the golden ratio zone, which is at $2.28. So that's just one thing I really wanted to point out, and I find it pretty interesting that sometimes the Fibonacci and support and resistance levels line perfectly, and other times they're a little off. They're a little bit of adjustment that the market has, that where it doesn't quite like the 228, but it does like the 220 level. So it's just going to hold it there before it tries to break up, which is nice because it is really close to the golden ratio. But again, it still does have to break through it. So that can be a little bit complicated. So have we seen the top of the market? Is it over? No, it's not over. In the past, we saw a 50% pullback. And in order to see a 50% pullback now, we'd have to go all the way down to $54,000. So we have not seen the top of the market just because we saw a pullback of $6,000. So just because we see a pullback of $10,000, no, it's not the end of the market. That more than likely was not even the top of the market because that was just a pullback. As we get closer to the top, though, I will say it will have deeper and deeper pullbacks. It's going to pull back, and then everybody's going to freak out, and it's going to go up. And people are going to laugh and be, hey, ha, 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 you sold, you're a loser. But then there's going to be times where it goes back and then starts going up, and people still go, ha, 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 you sold, you're a loser. But it won't quite make the previous high. And then it's going to go down, and then it's just going to continue this pattern where it goes down and goes up, but it doesn't quite reach the level where it was at before. And that is where the bear market is going to start. But right now, the bear market has not started, and so I don't think there is a reason to panic. There's actually a pretty good reason to buy because everything is at a discount now. Some of them are at even a 50% off right now. So if you're wanting to buy, I'd say deeply consider it. Of course, this video is not financial advice. Do your own research. Use your money how you'd like to use it. This is just how I use my money. Now, to end off the video, subscribe. And the reason I am saying subscribe is not simply because I want more subscribers on my YouTube channel, which, yes, that is nice. But I'm saying that because every day you get an update. Every single day. And these are just quick videos while you're running, while you're eating your breakfast. Turn it on. Look, get your daily dose of news. Just every day you get to be updated so that you don't lose your money, so that you're not waking up one day and it's all gone to zero. Every day I update you. When it pulls back and you don't know what to do, look at my videos. Every day I'm going to be updating you. So when you can use my videos as just news, or you can use it to help back your moves. You can look and see, hey, I'm looking at trading this. What does he think? You look and you see what I'm trading, and I'm doing the same thing. Well, then more than likely, it's probably a good trade. But, of course, do your own research, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Adios.